Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you all how to get great audio on your Hero 9 when motovlogging. So this is on my Hero 9 right now with the mic that I'm going to show you guys in the video, just to show you the quality of it and everything. And we're also going to go ahead and switch over to the GoPro stock microphone and see how that compares. So we're going about 40 miles an hour here, and we'll switch over to the GoPro stock microphone and see how that does compared to it. Alright, so now we are back on stock GoPro, no microphone, no medium on, just stock internal microphone on the GoPro. It's going about the same speed, just under 40, just about 40. Same voice, kind of just regular voice. Audio test for the stock GoPro mic. Alright, so now after seeing the two kind of benchmark tests, one with the GoPro regular audio on my helmet and going down the road and trying to speak and see how well it comes out, and then you guys saw with my Motovlog setup that we're going to show you here. I think it's pretty clear that the Motovlog setup with the mic is much more crisp, and the GoPro mics have gotten really good over the years, but it still just can't beat the mic setup in the helmet. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you guys everything you're going to need to run this setup, and I'll give you prices and everything as well. So looking over everything you're going to need for this setup, we have the GoPro Hero 9 here, obviously, and I have the side door removed because for the media mod, that's what you have to do. And really all you do is snap that door open and then pop it up, and that's all you got to do to remove that side door. And second, we got the GoPro Hero 9 Media Mod, and this is a cool little tool, really. I do like it a lot. But really all we're using it for is it's allowing us to plug in that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack or microphone jack, and right off the bat, I want to go ahead and just list a disclaimer. A lot of people are going to be asking because the media mod is about $80 alone. So a lot of people are going to be trying to skip that step and do what they've done with a lot of other GoPros and get like a skeleton back door right here, which you can get for like 12 bucks. And it basically leaves this port accessible, and then you can get a USB-C port to a 3.5 millimeter jack. And that's worked in the past with GoPros. Now, the reason I say disclaimer is because I don't know if that method works or not. I was reading about it when I was looking into getting this set up, and a lot of people were saying, some people were saying that the firmware update had updated and that they are able to do it now. A lot of people were saying that there's an update coming out. Some people were saying that the update had already came out and that they were still having trouble. So I just went with this way because this is what I know is working right now. And so if anyone knows in the comments whether or not there's some type, the Hero 9 will work with an adapter, so then we can eliminate having to buy this, that'd be great. Let us know in the comments. But moving on to the next item is one of the most important items, and this is the microphone. This is the Power to Wise Lavalier microphone. And it kind of comes like this when you open it, except for I have it electrical taped because I don't need all that extra stuff. So it's going to come right here with the microphone itself and the jack and a bunch of extra room for me, at least. I didn't need that, so I just taped it all together. And it's also going to come with this piece, which is this little connector piece, and you do need, in fact, need this. This needs to go into the media mod, and then you need to plug the microphone into this. So, very important piece here. And lastly, we have the GoPro Pro Shot mount. So if you have a moto style helmet and are looking for a chin style mount like so, this is a fantastic mount. Personally, I don't like the mounts on the kind of top right here anymore. I used to use those a lot, but I started using this chin mount, and I really do think it's the best view. So obviously, if you have more of a street bike style helmet, that Pro Shot style mount isn't going to work, but there's plenty other chin mounts out there for you. So, but this is a real old helmet. I have this Alpine Star SM8 back here, but I've just refused to put the Pro Shot on there this. I probably will eventually, but just to let you guys know, I probably got this ProShot mount about 4 years ago and put it on this exact helmet. I never put it on any other of my helmets, and I never had to change the Velcro. I've never even taken it off. It's been on there ever since. So ProShot makes a really good mount. It's worked for me great. And just a FYI, I'm gonna have everything linked in the description here. If you are looking into getting this set up, I'll have everything linked in the description. It won't cost you any more money to get it there, and it'll help me out a little bit, so I appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get into setting it up and getting it ready for use. Alright, so starting off with just getting the media mod set up. If something maybe you've never owned before or never used before, we'll go ahead and show you guys how to use this. So it's going to be real similar to the GoPro with opening it. You just pop this tab up right here, and then you slide the GoPro in like so, seeing that the connector matches up, and close the door. And coming onto the GoPro screen now that you have the media mod attached, you'll see a couple different things. You might see like media mod recognized or something by the GoPro, but also on the bottom you can see that little bar that's picking up the audio and everything. And all we really have to do now is get the wiring for the mic into the helmet, and we should be set. And while we're setting it up, I just went ahead and screwed the GoPro in there with the media mod. So that's how it looks with the media mod and everything on it right there. Alright, so just to give you all a little bit of an update on the mounting, I just put the GoPro on with the media mod and everything just so I could plug it up right here and see how much wire I have to work with. But I started off by kind of tightly bringing it back in here, and this right here is going to be where the little connector cord and the mic actually connect. So I kind of wrapped it in electrical tape. I'm using electrical tape. I'm sure there's better ways to keep it more permanently in there, but kind of my thing with this is I like this being a temporary setup, and I can just rip it right out if I have to and put it in 5 minutes with some electrical tape if I have to. So that's a pro for me, but I know some people might want it in there a little bit more permanent. Anyways, we wrapped it in there, and then kind of over the wrap, we just overlaid it, some tape going off to each side, and it's pretty secure in there, honestly. So let's move on to getting this stuff out of the way. And having the mic itself rigged up in there. Okay, so a minute or two later, and we're just about done. We left off over here where I had mounted where the connector is, and I kind of just did it right where the nose piece is. And then we had all that extra wire, and let's see if I can get a good view here. We had all that extra wire. It doesn't want to focus on the camera. There we go. So we had all that extra wire, and we just electrical taped it to the side of the helmet. I've been using this setup like this for about 2 weeks, and it doesn't get in the way of your face or your mouth or anything. At least for me personally, it works perfectly fine. So to finish it off, we have the mic kind of dangling right there, but I'm going to show you where I put the mic. I actually don't even electrical tape the mic in. The mic has this little kind of clamp thing right here, and my helmet has a little hole in it, and you can just kind of clamp it right in there, so it just stays pretty perfectly too. So I'll show you all what I just did here. So as y'all can see, there's a little clamp on the mic, and I just clamped it to the inside of my helmet like that, and it stays there perfectly fine. The audio is great. So yeah, like I said, guys, that's about it for this setup. You guys saw in the beginning the result of this setup and how good the mic sounds and everything. I really do love how the mic's plugged in and the audio is already embedded in the video. I don't know, that's just really nice and everything. So I do really like this setup. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description. Everything that you need for this setup will be linked in the description. So be sure to leave a like if this helped you out. I hope it helped y'all out, and subscribe if you guys want to see more motovlogging content and dirt biking content. I'll see y'all later.